She came back, didn't ask for karma. She be close, so I had to palm her. And I ain't talking cold. Pushing pain at this point. Probably push through, I pray my own. Why tear all of it down, burn it down? Forget London bridges, now slugs kid is burning now. Why tear all of it down, burn it down? Forget London bridges, now slugs kid is burning now. Yes, people, it's your boy Trimless, and we're back again 2 times in 1 week. Record for the channel. But bro, there's bare things to discuss. But before anything, don't forget to like, leave a comment and subscription, all that. And big up to the ones already here. Big up KJ every time, my brother. Make sure you tap into his thing and subscribe to his channel. Passionate Liverpool fan as well, doing his thing. Big up man like Shugs in the building as well. Clear no coach striker, my guy. What people, in the description, you're going to find a couple links. The first link you're going to find is for the music artists that love professionalism when it comes to mixing, mastering, when they need beats. Bro, beiji.co.uk right there. And using my code TRIMITOFF, you get 10% off. So why not? If you like professionalism and you like your things clean, trust me, hit up that link. And for those in Black Country as well that like a good curry, the ChilledCurryCompany is set right now in Kingswinford. And if you need a good munch, you need your belly full, the link is down below. Get your orders in and feel good for the family. You get me? Treated them and that. But yeah, man, we're here for an emergency meeting. And we've got man like no other. It's Captain Rems. This is not just no ordinary Rems, though. This is a football manager, ex-football player. I think he was in the army for Afghanistan for a few years as well. Now, big up Rems as well, man. Let them know where they can find you, what you're about, bro.
Same people, fucking TikTok, Rems, LFC. And then, yeah, just not City Rangers, man.
Come on, man. Big up the team. Of course, bro. You know why you're here, innit? You know why you're here. The people are gonna on the people.
It was a shambles.
No, of course, man. We'll get into the City game, but we have to start with your stance on the manager right now. The people are definitely gonna know first. Are you slut in or are you slut out?
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm right now. I'm just hearing it. I'm not on either side right now, innit? If that makes sense. So it's like, I think he did the right thing last year by running Klopp's. If he ran his tactics that he's doing this season, last season, Liverpool wouldn't have won the league, and I don't think he would be here this year. But the fact that he ran Klopp's thing last year and won the league, but we only won, like, realistically, they won the league because everyone else around them wasn't as good either. If that makes sense. So I think he's done the wrong season. He's done the wrong season. He's done the right thing, but the wrong thing. Because he's done the right thing as in he ran the Klopp tactics, won the league. So it's giving him them extra years. So like, if he doesn't do much this year, he can always fall back on, I won the Prem last year. You know what I'm saying? So it's giving him that little bit of a platform.
How long would you give him though? For me, yeah, he's won the Prem, so you give him a year. But how long would you give him personally? If he was not to win anything this season, would you then give him another year? Or
if he was to finish out the top 4, get him gone. Get him gone. If he was to finish out the top 4, get him gone still.
What about 5th? Because that's still Champions League. What if he finished 5th?
Nah. Fifth is a scrape. Nah, it ain't working still. That can't run. If you don't get top 4, he needs to go. Because
you can do a cheeky Newcastle thing there, though, innit, man? Come get Champions League, man.
Not even on a sly shot to any other teams and that. But if for us to finish 5th, that means there's 4 other teams that are better than us, and there's not 4 other teams better than us. You get it?
I agree with that.
So if for him to finish 5th, that's not good enough. Realistically, personally, if he doesn't finish third, he has to finish third. If he finishes fourth, it's still bad. If he doesn't finish third, then because the only teams I would allow to finish above us this season because of how poor our poor start is Arsenal and City. Other than that, no other team should be finishing above us.
No, I agree with you 100%. And obviously, like looking at it, Klopp's come in. I mean, Slot's come in. He didn't want to change too much last season, which we understand. He still had the same players, and as you said, there are other teams that had the injuries and kind of fallen off. So a lot of people are putting the asterisks on the Liverpool Premier League trophy last season, but I still think that's it's a bit cheeky. It's a bit disrespectful. He still had to come in first time in the Prem and achieve something, regardless of what team he had in front of him. And he did that. He stepped over the line, so he shows he knows how to win. And he's got over the line. So for me, he's tried to implement his own style, probably a bit too soon and too hasty. There was too many changes, and because he didn't focus on the defensive aspect, I feel that's why now it's looking a bit dark, bro. Can't even lie.
But would you say that he's shown? Like, would you actually agree with the fact that he's shown that he can get over the line? Because I don't think he has. Because you can't.
But he still won it. Like, regardless of what happens around you, he still rose his team up to win the league.
Yeah, but all right, cool. So if now, let me put it in this perspective, yeah. So Arsenal don't win a league this year, yeah. Then a manager comes in, and with the exact same team Arteta has, he wins the league. That proves that he can get it over the line. Klopp was already getting it over the line with that team. So he's come in, just uses only one person was new last year, and that was Chiesa. So he's come in with Klopp's team and got it over the line with a team that already is used to getting it over the line. So he hasn't really proven he can get it over the line.
No, I hear you. I get that. I get that context applies, but looking at it from the outside in, Klopp won one Premier League, Slot's done it already. And I know City had the mad seasons and they've dropped off, but still looking from the outside in, Slot's already achieved the same in the Prem.
But if you take away, the crazy Man City teams, the points that Klopp was getting, their title winning points, didn't Slot win it with like 86 points last year? That's not really and truly. That's one of the worst finishes in the Premier League table. No.
I mean, I want to say it's one of the worst, but it's not like amazing, isn't it? It's just a decent finish because the more competitive the Prem is, the more likely first is going to get between 80 to 90 points. Do you get what I'm saying?
He should have implemented his tactics. He should have implemented his tactics from last season. He shouldn't have won the league with Klopp's tactics and Klopp's team to then implement his with a bunch like. I
mean, the midfield's pretty much the same though, and the defensive line, it's only the fullbacks that's changed. But for me, I still feel like you should have addressed the defensive line.
It's gone from a 4-3-3 to a 4-2-3-1. I've seen at times, and then also like you said, yeah. When Klopp was manager, he played with a 6, which was Fabinho, yeah. Then obviously Slot's come in. He's changed Gravenberg from an 8 to a 6, which, don't get twisted, he can do it, but he is wasted because he can pick up the ball in the middle of the park and turn and drive at a team. Where if he's in the 6, it's wasted in there.
Yeah, I agree. I think Gravy Boat in the 8 much more effective. You have a solid 6 in there. This is why I'm just surprised that you man look so much towards the attacking thing when scoring goals was never you guys' real issue. It was more defensive front. For me anyway. I know the defensive wasn't, when you look at the numbers, like you'd probably be like, what you're talking about, but there's a certain games or certain scenarios where you're like maybe a stronger defensive unit and you come away with something better out of that game. But when teams attack you, at the same time, I feel like when bar the City game, when teams do go at you, you find it more comfortable and control the game better. You know, your Madrid, your Aston Villa.
Even going off that though as well, it's like, all right, cool. I use a United game for example. Yeah, there's been times also in that Frankfurt win where the ball's dropped in an area, yeah, and a man can just literally just pass it across to another brother, and I've clocked it like they're just not doing it. They rather like there's too much selfishness and there's too much egos and there's too much I must be the man sort of thing within the team. And I said this from the start. I said that if it's going to work at Liverpool, sign all these players, is the need to address the fact of this. It's not a egotistical team. Like there's too much egos. You know what I'm saying? You can clearly see it's not working.
Now, I do feel like there is obviously the superstars in there. Speaking of one superstar, we're just gonna bring him up shortly. Well, how do you feel about? No, I wouldn't say. I don't know if I can even say it's his fault pre-season. Like in terms of building up to speed with the team. Then he obviously Ekatike started, but the Isak signing, bro. Like, do you feel like you should have, invested somewhere else, or do you still feel like he's gonna come good?
This guy, I personally think, that everyone's gonna eat their words still. Like you're forgetting this guy, a guy that's just come from he's not come from like the Portuguese league or the Italian league or the German league. Like this guy was in the Prem for the past couple of seasons, and he's been doing this. So literally, no one can say, "Oh,
he's taking long to adapt."
But he hasn't though, because he's played like 2 games. He's been injured. Like he needs to catch up to form. Like you gotta remember, he didn't do preseason. He trained with Real Sociedad. And everyone knows the speed of Spanish teams football and English football is completely different. You know what I'm saying? So his preseason was with a Spanish team, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then away at Sweden, when he was with Sweden and whatnot, he was on the bench. He was coming on last 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't starting, and when he was starting, the formation that they're starting is the two, you got Gyökeres and Isak in it. Them two, obviously, that's a formation Sweden plays. So if he's playing that for Sweden, and then he comes to Liverpool, and then it's like you're the main striker, it's a bit like all over the place, isn't it? He's not up to speed, and then he clearly showing as well because he's injured, and his injuries like hamstrings injuries or whatever it was, isn't it? So he's just not up to speed, and I promise you, everyone's gonna eat their words,
What about Wirtz? Is everyone eating everyone their words about Wirtz?
Wirtz, I think it's a.
You know how many people say this, Rems? Oh my days!
Everyone says David Raya. But yeah, Wirtz. I think what his issue is
They got BBK though.
when he was at Leverkusen, he was the main guy in it. Yeah, like everyone was feeding him the ball, giving him the ball, and he was the guy you had to go through to get the goals and go through and to do this and that. If you watched it, obviously, I know you watched the Man City game. There was times where he come to receive the ball to feet, yeah, and the guy would look at him and it's like they don't trust to give him the ball yet, innit? Like there's no trust in trusting your teammates in it because they're not giving him the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they won't give it him in tight areas. Like they will only give it him when it's bag of space, and then I feel like that's a bit of a confidence knocker because that's how he was used to at Leverkusen. He used to pick up the ball in tight gaps, tight areas, and then move it, shift it, and then he was the main guy to go through in it, yeah. Whereas now he's not the main guy. He was getting the ball between
Was
the
it
lines.
KJ? How do you feel about that?
See which one?
No, the Wirtz situation, innit? Like, do you feel like it's because he's saying it's not the main. I'm the main guy syndrome. Maybe it's something deeper.
No, I honestly think there's players that don't like him, innit? Like that, he refuses to give him the ball. This is what I'm saying. They refuse to give him the ball. So that's what I'm saying. And when he's in the gaps at Leverkusen, he would pick up the ball in the gaps in it and turning on the ball, and then he was creating the stuff. Whereas now at Liverpool, because there's numerous players that can create things, they're not giving him the ball in the gaps that he needs to get it. But then also there's this season so far, I think there was 3 or 4 chances where someone, and I think it's been Salah every time, where you could just drop it back to him and score. Open space, drop it into the space, and then he'll score, yeah? And instead of giving the ball, they're shooting. And I'm pretty sure it's Salah every time. Obviously, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Salah every time. And I think there's a lot of, because of his price tag, there's a lot of there's a bit of jealousy there as well. You got to remember, these men are still human, you know? Like, no, but I don't
So you think it's a mental thing? Because I'm hearing the human excuse again.
The what? No. Obviously, man,
You think it's a
human.
mental thing then, is it?
At the end of the day, when you do a job, yeah, you get paid to do your job, and it's to do your job. So they obviously, man can't use the human. They have bad days because that's their job. They get paid to play football, so do your job in it. But at the same time, if there's multiple players not refusing to give him the ball and they're not giving him the service that you can clearly see, like, it doesn't, like, bro, if I'm sitting here and I can see a man can just sweaty the ball across and get a goal, how a professional footballer is not seeing this? This is what I'm not understanding. I'm not a professional footballer, so if I can see it, how are no one else seeing this? There was the United situation where he could have passed it across. There was the Frankfurt game, could have passed it across. That's in the managers because it's clear. I think when he dropped Salah against Frankfurt, it's shown in it. Like, there was a shift within the team. And me personally, I think there's a lot of ego within Salah. Like, not even just down to footballing, like even down to like not winning the Ballon d'Or and that. He's got it in his head, yeah, where he deserves and he should win it every time. But attitude is a big thing. You know what I'm saying?
Big up Waffle, man. Make sure you, man, tap into Waffle, subscribe to his channel and KJ as well. These man putting in the work for the community and that 100. But I wanted to say as well, bro, like in terms of the Word situation, a lot of people looking at the numbers, looking at the stats. He has created the chances. I can't remember which pundit came out and said it. They said the team would benefit him if they actually put the ball in the back of the net and improved that for him. So in terms of that side of the game, cool. But why do you feel like there is, and obviously the price tag, but outside of the price tag, why do you think there is so much stick? Is it because he's not influencing games enough? Does it, like, in the big games, is he rising? Cool, he went back to Frankfurt and did his thing. But apart from that, what have we seen from Donny?
No, I think what it is in this day and age, yeah, people want to see something on the pitch. They want to see little flair. Like, that's why everyone's comparing to Turkey, yeah, because Turkey will pick up the ball, do a little couple skills here and there, and it gets people off the seats, innit? That's what people want to see. But we haven't signed a player.
Yeah, that's true, innit? That's true. Like a Doku, innit?
Like Esteval, for example. Esteval is a circus player. He gets people off the seats. That's what people are wanting to see these days. But Wirtz is not that player.
Nah, I can't lie though. He's got end product though. Esteval's got end product though.
No, he has. But the thing is, yeah, have you seen some of the passes Wirtz has actually done? I've actually seen some of the passes. There was one where it came and he had it back to.
Obviously, you watch a lot more Liverpool games than I have, innit? I'm only going to see the major highlights. You know what I'm saying? Unless I've watched the game, so you would have seen more of that. But that's not. It's not moving the needle enough for me.
There's some passes where a man's passed it, yeah, and it's like, bro, what have you actually seen? You're not helping. Like, you're not helping yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, man would pass it straight out of playing that. But I honestly think there's a lot of there's behind closed doors to this than what people think, in it.
What do you mean by that, bro?
Like, I just think, like, there's a lot of personal issues between players, in it, rather than, because everyone knows Wirtz is not a crap player. Everyone knows this. He's not a crap player. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so why does he look so bad now? Now he's at Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? Because if he went to Real Madrid, will he be performing the same? Will he be performing better? Obviously, we don't know, innit? Because he's come to Liverpool. But it's like, there's reasons behind it. I think it's deeper than football. I think there's too many superstars, too many egos. Me personally, innit? I think that's what it is. There's too many egos. And that's why Ekitike, for example, because Ekitike came to Liverpool, yeah, and when we signed Isaac, it took a lot of shine off him, innit?
I agree with that.
Isaac. So now Ekitike can just free flow. He's enjoying himself, and you can see like he's a quality player.
He is a quality player. That's what I'm saying. Like, we know the quality will come. For me personally, I think right off this season for Wirtz and expect him to really flourish next season. I feel like it's just one of them ones. He's just coming into grounds with being in the Prem. He's coming into grounds with understanding that, bro, you don't have time on the ball like this.
The thing is, we can't.
It takes time, bro.
If you're costing over 100 million, you can't use the excuse of I've never played in that league before. You can't. You actually can't.
But it's not his fault that the price tag is the price tag, bro.
Yes, but the thing is, bro, if man bought Messi, yeah, his first season in the Prem, do you think he's performing like this?
Yeah, but bro, you can't use the Messi and Ronaldo card.
Obviously, I'm not comparing the two. I'm not saying Wirtz is as good as
I know
Messi.
you're not comparing in it, but you can't use anomalies in it to prove your point.
Who can I use? Like, for example, I think the only other person I can use is probably Gyökeres. Obviously, he gets a lot of stick here, but he's still scoring goals more than what people thought he would be doing now, innit? And it's his first.
I mean, you could argue people would have expected him to have scored more. I think he's on about 5 in 11 or something.
I think the only fans expect him to score more might be the Arsenal fans, just for the fact of he's their player. But I never expected him to score. We've had this conversation before, but I didn't expect him to score. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's his first season and he's still doing his job. So Wirtz needs to be doing something in it. Like, we can't use the excuse of it's his first thing.
Yeah, you might have been having works hard. Work very hard. Speaking of working hard though, I don't care what anyone's telling me. So Bosley this season has been on smoke, bro. Yeah. I still hate him for scoring that free kick. Disgusting. Only loss of the season. There's in the Prem. It's pissed me off. But bro, like, you've put him right back. He's done a job in the midfield, bro. He works hard. He never gives up. He don't care what the scoreline is, what the situation is. He's always trying to make something happen. There was that game where he did the lovely little dummy assist for Rio, bro. I never used to rate Szoboszlai as much, but like I'd say the end half of last season and this season, I'm like, oh, yo, he's actually a baller. There was some people call him the Hungarian Gerrard, but I was like, yo, chill.
No, he's a baller still. I've never understood when he was getting played out left. I never understood it.
It happens though, innit? Like with Dash Ezra out left wing, it happens, man. They try and do it maybe to isolate them, free out some space for them. Not because obviously when they're in that midfield, it can get a bit packed. And when when you're a new player, regardless of whether you've been in the Prem or not, and you just transition to a new team, sometimes in that midfield, if you don't understand the system, you'll get lost out there quickly. So I can understand why they get put out wide, but I feel like he's good enough to bypass that, and you can play him in the cam. But as the comments has been saying, you can't play him in a workhorse thing, and that's what your system is kind of based him on.
Bro, what I don't get, what I don't understand, what I'm not understanding is how when he plays Wirtz as a false nine, yeah. I don't understand it because, like, what are you expecting from him? Because he's not Firmino. Firmino used to press from behind and get the ball from behind, and you know what I'm saying, and create stuff. Mm-hmm. He's a completely different player. So if Liverpool bought Wirtz in to try and create him into a Firmino type player, you've got the wrong man, because he's not that guy. He's not.
Yeah. The false nine thing was. I mean, you could argue it worked against Villa and Madrid, but I wouldn't say it was pretty.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But like, if you're not gonna let him be the playmaker, let him do what he does with Germany and play him out on the left wing. It gives him a bit of freedom. He's isolated 1-on-1. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's got quick feet, so he'll beat his man like 8 out of 10 times, depending on who the defender is, obviously.
Yeah, no, of course. Well, obviously, speaking of Liverpool players and players that you expect a bit more of, Wayne Rooney has been criticizing your captain. How do you feel? How do you feel about how he's
first things first
started the season? Depending or just a little bad patch.
First things first, that goal was definitely like, it should not have been disallowed. And I think personally, everyone keeps saying, yeah, cool, have the goal, you still lost 3-1. That's not how football works. If that goal stands and it's 1-1, the whole game's different. The whole game changes. You know what I'm saying? Like footballing, man.
No, 100%. I thought it was quite tight.
The whole game changes. Don't get twisted.
But I feel like it was.
Liverpool's poor from the
Go on.
start. But if that goal's scored and it's 1-1, you go into half time at 1-1 and the game's changed. The game's different. You know what I'm saying? Then second of all, everyone keeps mocking Van Dijk like he hasn't been doing this. Like he hasn't been doing this. Like he's the best. He's the best thing here. Yeah, I agree. If not worse, playing. Oh yeah, it's not his style of playing. But Van Dijk's been doing this, innit? Like he's been doing it. There's been games where a man's defended everything on his own. Yeah, no one wants to give him a shot. No one wants to praise him then. But one little mistake, which other defenders have done, and man are on his neck.
Yeah, man, that's what happens when you want to carry the heavyweight title, innit? You want to carry the belt. It's gonna come with that, innit?
Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, Arsenal fans screaming their defense is the best, but I'm seeing mistakes from them, man. And no one was saying
Gabriel against Baltimore, then Gabriel against what's his name? Black Robbery. Bro, I'm telling you, fam, it's peak. It's peak for he needs to he's still quality, but we're not here to talk about Arsenal, innit? We're here to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and cook Liverpool people. Let's focus. Let's concentrate. Back to Van Diz. Is it a case of, I know people have been saying he's been doing this for time, but obviously not in the attacking sense, because yeah, he's a threat in the box. In talk about his actual defending, are you pleased with how he generally defends in 1v1 situations, or are you not screaming go to him? Do you like the backing off thing?
Sometimes it works, sometimes it's not. We've seen it work loads in the past. See where it is, yeah. You see when you've been playing against a certain defender so long, you start to learn how he defends, and then you can't defend the same every single time. You know what I'm saying? Let's use the Semenyo goal, for example. He's backing off. That's what he did against Tottenham when it was Sissoko and Son, yeah? Yeah, so he was backing off with Sissoko and Son one, and Sissoko ended up skying it, yeah?
Yeah, I was there, bro. I was actually at Anfield that day, bro. I was behind the net, and I didn't even want Spurs to win because Spurs in it. And I saw the defending, and I saw Van Dijk in that 2v1 situation. That's mad that you even brought it up, bro. That's the only time I've been Anfield in my life.
That's what I'm saying. That was class. But you got to remember...
Yeah, he patterned that, but that's because it's Sissoko, bro. If that was Semenyo, bro, he's putting that in the back of the net.
This is what I'm saying. So he can't defend. He can't use the same defense style on every single player. You know what I'm saying? So really and truly, what he should have done is backed up a little bit, and then you see, like, obviously, how you taught when you're defending from young anyway is back up a little bit. As soon as he takes that one little slight touch, then go in for it. You know what I'm saying? But man said VVD ain't Saliba. He's better than Saliba. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. You can't put them.
Do you think Saliba potentially has a higher ceiling?
Does he have a higher ceiling? No, he doesn't have a higher ceiling.
I just don't remember seeing Van Dijk at 22 and 23 in title races. I saw him in Scotland, didn't it? In that
you can be in as many title races as you want, but until you actually win it.
I'm just saying, innit? I'm just asking a question, man. There, minute.
Crazy.
I just don't remember seeing him there, innit? So unless Saliba declines as he gets older, I'm sorry, but Saliba's going to be better.
If we actually want to talk about Saliba's defending, there's some howlers.
Okay, cool, bro. But if Saliba continues to improve as a player, when he gets to 27, 28, it's an easy argument to say he could be better.
Okay, so what? So it's all right for Saliba to make howler defenders because he's young and he's learning, but Van Dijk, because he makes one or two.
What type of howlers? What type of howlers are you referring to here? What, the Real Madrid game?
No, what was the game? You know, because I don't watch Arsenal in and out like that, but it was a game where he gets caught in possession. The guy nicked it off him. And he drags him down and gets red carded.
So Bournemouth.
Is that the one? It's a howler because Van Dijk in that position doesn't need to drag him down because he knows he's faster.
I've seen Van Dijk literally get sent off for the exact same thing against Isak at Newcastle, bro.
Yeah, but Isak is different. Isak is
Isak beat him, and Van Dijk just tripped him up.
out. It is what, isn't it?
Okay, then, bro. Man, them don't do this, bro, because
Wait,
the shit, remember. Hey,
I
yo, I'm internet ready, bro.
I want a red card though.
Yeah, I don't think it was a red card, innit? I don't think it was a
Wait,
red card. Man said saliva. Yo, KJ, don't let me put it on a 5-minute ban for that kind of
but
disrespect.
people need to get off Konate's back. He's been one of the stand-up defenders for Liverpool. Konate, yeah, people need to get off his back. He's been one of the standouts.
Who, Van Dijk?
No, Konate.
Stand out for what?
In the back line, he's been one of the standouts personally.
What? This season?
Yeah, this season, bro. Like, yeah.
As in real life, or you talking about your FM career?
I'm being dead ass. I think Konate has been like, obviously he's not been as good as he was last year, but he's been one of the better defenders.
What do you mean? Then who?
There's all of them. Personally, I don't know all of them. Kirk has been rubbish. Robertson, since coming back in, has been okay. Like, he's been better.
Calm, bro. I told you did not improve in your fullback departments at all. Robertson is still better than Kirk is at this current time.
I think the only. See, I can't even say this because if I say this, it's based off one game. Conor Bradley against Real Madrid was amazing, but against City, he struggled. Doku is not Vinicius. You know what I'm saying? Doku is short and he's strong.
Yeah, I can't lie. It was a sad day for Bradley, innit? I didn't even want to bring any content because, yeah, I wanted to keep it PG. But, yeah, Bradley got moved to, bro. He got touched. But you know what? People gassing up the Doku thing. Yeah, Doku's nice. He's probably the best player 1v1. But, bro, the end product is still not there. Like, that's his first goal since January, no? Like, Doku's nice and all that. But when it comes to everything else, decision-making in the final third, you know, intricate passing, finishing, he doesn't really specialize in any of these areas. It's literally just beating a man. If Pep can continue, obviously him and his coaching staff can continue to get the best out of Doku end product wise, because at the moment, let's be real, he is a glorified Adama Traore. If someone said to me, who would you rather have in your team, Doku or Gakpo? I'm taking Gakpo, bro, because Gakpo brings me goals and assists. Doku brings me highlights.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, though. This is where I say, this day and age, there's too many people that want to see this tricks and flicks and highlights. There's too many of that than actually watching football. Like, everyone keeps cooking works, yeah, but a man actually watching football, or they're just watching his stats, or they're just watching little clips here and there. You know what I'm saying?
It's YouTube era, innit? It's TikTok era, bro. Man just want to see highlights and stats. They don't care about whether they had a good game.
This is why I can't take a lot of fans serious, because they're just seeing it as, oh yeah, he's got this and that. Like, I'm not being funny, but like, there was a comment about certain teams' centre back having more goals than certain attacker from my team, but my centre back scoring more goals than their attackers. But you know what I'm saying? Like, anyone can use that, but it's not about that. It's about watching the game and actually seeing what's going on.
No, 100, bro. Obviously, like, rival fans, it's impossible for them to watch other rival teams all the time, especially when the game's on at the same time. And let's be real, not everyone's going to sit down and watch other teams play. They're just going to go off Instagram comments. They're going to go off Sky Sports highlights. So we can expect that, innit? We can expect that. However, when your team has as many losses and it's not been seen before since, what was it, 2016, 2014, something like that? That many L's in a row in the Prem, that's when your players are going to face more stick, regardless if they're having pretty games, but no GA, bro.
There was a comment the other day talking about there's a certain comment talking about they got a certain amount of losses in 10 games or something, yeah? In the Premier League, Liverpool have lost 6 games.
That's poor.
Yeah. Last year, they lost. Last year, they only lost 5. So we're already lost more games than we lost the whole of last year. So, like,
and the thing is, now you're in a dangerous position, because when you draw a game now, that's a proper solidified loss. Like before, it might be like, oh, a little point extra. Now, because you've got so many losses, the draws are losses now.
But the thing is as well, yeah, there's a lot of shout out Big C in it. Big C shout him out every time. But he loves the 5, not 6. Oh, is it 5? My bad. There was 5 last year, though, no? Or did we lose 4
Yeah, you
last
lost
year?
5 games last season.
I know we're 1 loss higher than we was last year or something like that. I saw it earlier in it. But shout out Big C every time. He's there talking about, is the Liverpool race done? Blah 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 blah. Bro, we're not even quarter games through. Yeah.
I hear you, bro, but you're already in a you get me? Liverpool don't really do the chase thing and win.
Yes, but to cancel out a team this early, it bites people back in your arse, in it. So this is what I'm trying to say is, yeah, man just needs to enjoy it for now. 6 loss, 5 draws, season 4 loss. This is what I'm saying. Anything can happen. Personally,
No, I agree. No, 100% anything can happen. I 100% agree with that. But I've never seen Liverpool be behind and chase down a team and win it. I've also never seen them lose so many games at the start of the season. I've also never seen them have a new manager who looks lost.
But you've also never seen Liverpool have a team full of superstars.
True, but
everyone knows this. You see if it, all it takes is that one click here.
Worry about United, bro. You need to chase United first, bro. Don't worry about me, bro.
You see.
Worry about your neighbors.
Is Isaac to get that 1 or 2 goals? Yeah, starts firing 2 goals in 1 game. Yeah, then Salah starts doing his assisting again, rather than being greedy and just worrying about himself. Then Wirtz actually picking up the ball. You see if this actually happens, bro. It's a long day.
It is a long day, bro. But it needs to click fast.
That's what I'm saying.
It needs to click fast, bro. It needs to click after the international break.
Fans need to hope it doesn't click until next year, because if it clicks before we go into like
you need to go into Christmas clicking, bro. Otherwise, it's done. It's definitely done.
If it clicks before we go into the new year, it is a long day for every team, and it is. Everyone knows this because there's a team full of superstars. Like me personally, yeah, it needs to be. Obviously, man need Alisson back in goal. Mamadashvili, yeah, is a good. He's got the potential in it, but he's not Alisson. He's not Alisson.
But no one is Alisson, bro.
But we need Alisson back, obviously. But he's a very injury-prone goalkeeper, which man I've never seen this before, bro.
Moms, bro.
You see what it is, yeah. You see this.
His medical record is crazy. He defo blazes, bro.
These Brazilian players, because Neymar does the same thing at PSG. Man's always injured at a certain time of the year. But anyway, yeah, you need Van Dijk and Knote, obviously centre backs, and then I still would go with Frimpong in it personally. I still would go. I would trust Frimpong, and I'd go with Frimpong. Obviously, Conor Bradley against Real Madrid was class, but I don't know. I like what Frimpong brings in it. I like his aura. I think he's a class player in it. Yeah. Then left back Robertson. They need to play Gravenberg and Szoboszlai together in the midfield. Yeah, with Wirtz in front of them, Salah on the right, Gakpo on the left, and Isaac up front. Or if you really want to actually just put Salah on the bench and dash Ekitike on the right, man.
Yeah, I mean, Ekitike can pretty much play across the whole front three, and he's probably the most effective across the whole front three at the moment. Obviously, as a footballing fan, I genuinely do want to see Isak balling out and doing his thing again. It is kind of peak, because I was a big advocate for Isak, massive fan. Obviously, it's nice to banter him as a rival because now he's gone to Liverpool, because he wasn't really too much of a threat at Newcastle, except for playing us in semi-finals, the prick. But apart from that, bro, like, I always wanted him at Arsenal. When he was worth 60 mil, we signed Havertz for 65 million instead. It was jarring, bro. And now, because of the way he started this season, it's like people have just eradicated everything he's done in his name the previous seasons, bro. And now he's this awful player. It's mad. It's mad how reactionary the fan bases are. I know sometimes it's banter, but sometimes people are genuinely into this assumption now that he can't do his thing anymore. Bro, all I'm saying is, yeah, as much as this is an emergency meeting for Liverpool people, if Isak goes into crud mode, it's long, bro.
Bro, and
it's actually long.
Anyhow, he was at another team, yeah, other than Liverpool, the banter wouldn't be flowing this good, you know. The banter wouldn't be swinging at him this much. People would have allowed him and just said, you know what, wait till he starts cooking. But because he's at Liverpool, man need to just cook Liverpool. I hear it. Man just need to cook Liverpool. Because if he wasn't at Liverpool, he wouldn't be getting cooked like
Nah,
that.
bro. Obviously, it's the price tag, and because of the losses, is obviously why there's more pressure on the
He
player
hasn't played.
himself. So
This
that
is what
kind of
this
it
is
don't
what I
matter.
don't get.
It don't matter though.
Bro, man are saying
It don't matter though. That's the,
bro, he is injured. How can he play? You
that's
can't
the
put
tic
a man.
that's the tic
You
tac rule
can't
though,
put
bro.
a bro. You
All
can't
they
put
was
a guy
all they will
injured.
see is 500 million spent and 8th place.
This is what gets me mad.
They'll see
Yeah,
Sunderland above you, bro.
bro. If man are gonna cook a team for losing, cook the players that were playing, bro. Not a man that's injured that can't do anything about it. Like,
No, of course. But banter aside, you've won the title, spent P to retain it, and a newly promoted team has had a better start than you, regardless of where they finished. They're obviously going to finish below you. It says, well, did you go over the top? Maybe you should have just tweaked in certain areas and kept it going. But I personally feel like you personally, for me, I feel like you just threw away the season.
this
You
is the
just threw
first time
away.
Liverpool.
Say that again.
This is the time Liverpool spent. Realistically,
Yeah, it's the first time you man have spent big, 100%. Which says I spent big to retain the title. No.
No, yeah, which it should have been the thing, but like you said, they spent too much on attacking players. Because if you think about it, Kirkes and Frimpong, they're not fullbacks; they're attacking fullbacks.
Exactly.
You know,
they're very attacking, bro.
It's not like we've gone and bought.
Attacking.
It's not like we're gonna bought flipping. Who can I think like someone like Jurien Timber, who's a defense. He can attack, but he's a defensive right back. He's more defensive than attacking. He can attack. I'm not saying he can't, but he's more defensive.
No, I agree with you.
Bought a right back that is more attacking than defending. We bought a left back who's more attacking than defending. You know what I'm saying? With no backups. And
let's look at your next 5 games, bro.
And this was the comment where I said they shouldn't have got rid of Tsimikas. And I said along the lines of I would prefer him this season over Robertson. And the reason to why I said that is because Tsimikas is a defensive left back. He's more defensive than he is attacking. He can attack, but he's very much more defensive.
No, I hear that, bro. I hear that. Obviously, with the Tsimikas situation, it's you don't really for Liverpool Football Club. He's not it. He shouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? So I get kind of why they removed him. Kirkes will come good. I just feel like for me, you guys it's just a training season. It's just a training season for the man them to click, build their chemistry, and you go again. But I just don't think that was obviously I don't think that was the intention. But I feel like it's kind of like falling into that now. And you know what the issue is as well, bro? Is as much as you man are saying, yeah, it's early days. When you've built up this kind of losing momentum and it comes kind of unfamiliar to win games, mentally it can take a big effect. And a lot of the Liverpool players on the club where the mental demons would overcome it, you know what I'm saying? Your Van Dijks, your Fabinhos, your Manes, your Wijnaldums, them man ain't really there anymore. So the question is, do players like Wirtz, Ekitike, your Fringpongs, are they gonna have the mentality to be like, yo, I can change a game, I can start bringing these wins in? Is that not more the concern for you right now? Because I am hearing a lot of deflection of it's early days, but bro, these early days are dark. You man are in the abyss, and your iPhone batteries ran out, so there's no flashlight. The best thing you've got is your brethren's teeth. So I don't understand how you're gonna change things around. I'm not seeing anything to suggest things are gonna change, and all I'm hearing is the superstars could click, and it's not. I don't think that's gonna work for me, bro.
The thing is, yeah, if we're looking for a player to drag us out the mud, then obviously it's going to be Salah, innit? Because he's been
Salah's,
doing.
bro.
But
talking about the FPL, bro.
From me looking into this team, yeah, as for myself, obviously I can't speak for all Liverpool fans, but I personally think that Salah is the issue, personally, because Last because
but last season he literally won you the title.
yeah, but he didn't win us the title. Like
If you stay Gravenberg, bro,
every season, yeah, when it comes to Salah scoring goals in a match, he will get like he's a type of player, yeah, he needs 5 chances before he gets the first goal. Like he's that type of guy.
but at the same time, bro, he got the most ever goals and assists he's had in his life. You can't tell me he didn't win you the league.
The thing is, though, yeah, no, stats wise, this is what I'm saying again, stats wise. But if man actually watched the game, he didn't win us the league.
Results business, bro.
He didn't win us the game. He didn't win us the league.
It's a results business, bro. He won you the league.
Bro, have you seen there's certain assists man I've seen, yeah? Like for
as
example,
soon as Salah's not performing, you're now 8.
He's not performing. This is what I'm saying. He's not performing, and he still starts, and he's not doing what he needs to be doing, what he's meant to be doing. I think he's got an agenda against Wirtz, yeah, because every time it comes to an easy pass across goal, when it's Gakpo, a man wants to pass the ball across goal. When it's Wirtz, a man shoots, bro, and he misses. And man can't say I'm not lying. Like there's clips, like man, I've seen this. Like I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. So there's got to be an issue there between him and Wirtz. And Wirtz, his reaction after says it all. The same reaction that Mane had when Mane got taken off the pitch. And who was it against again? Who was it against? I can't remember who it was against, but he got taken off the pitch.
I know which game you mean. Yeah, Mane was pissed.
He's kicking off, and him and Salah nearly got into beef after the game. Bro, someone needs to humble him a little bit. He's too egotistical, man. He's a good player. Don't get twisted. He's a very good player, and he's one of Liverpool's best players. But he's a very greedy player.
Yeah. No, bang on, guys, isn't it? Rems was just saying, my bro. You know what? Yeah,
I'm telling you, like I said, yeah. Remember in the chat, I said if Salah gets dropped against Frankfurt, this was before the game. If Salah gets dropped,
bro, it was Frankfurt, family.
Bro, it doesn't matter who we're playing against because we can't even.
If you drop Salah against the Crystal Palace, you still don't win.
Bro, Frankfurt are better than Man United, and we lost to United.
Frankfurt are not better than United, bro.
Bro, Frankfurt will give United a game, bro. Man can't say they can't.
Bro, Grimsby Town gave United a game.
This is what I'm saying.
United, but they're not better than them.
And we lost, bro. We lost. There's other games within the league that we've lost to, and it's like how we lost to these teams, bro. Like realistically, with the players we've got, how are we losing to these teams? We've got Crystal Palace.
I think for me, the Brentford one was the worst.
We've got Crystal Palace.
Which one would you say has been the worst loss? Which one would you say?
For me personally, the United one. That one hurts deeper than anything else. Like they're so rubbish. Like I don't think man understand. They are so rubbish, and man are just allowing this team to actually think they're gonna have a chance of finishing top 5. Like,
you gave KLS chest,
bro. Chest, and joy is as well. The fans as well, yeah, bro.
They gave the United fans chest.
United fans are just like they know how to aggravate, man, innit? I give it to him. United fans know how to aggravate
because they've been suffering in it. So any little scrap of gold they can get, they're gonna make the best of it.
How can you have, as a fan base, how can you have so much chat, yeah, when you finished near relegation last year, bro? How? I don't get it. Like
I feel like we've let that slide too much as rival fans. That Spurs and United generally were in relegation battle.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. It was in relegation battle last year, yeah. They lost to Spurs to give Spurs their first trophy in how many years? Yeah. They don't play midweek football. They don't see European nights, bro. They have picnics and tea parties and everything's there. And we're just allowing them to get away with it. And they've got the most chat out of everyone. We're allowing
because didn't they come to come on, bro. Man like doing, man. Big up, my bro. Hope you're good. Hope the family.
He's another United fan as well.
He's a United fan.
Yeah.
That's a good team, bun. Nah, big up, my bro. Yeah, but bro, I swear, what they came to Anfield, didn't it?
No, Old Trafford. Wait,
Okay. So
no, it
who wanna? Are
was,
you
it
sure?
was, it was Anfield. It was Anfield.
Nah,
It was
they
Anfield. So,
pissed in your backyard, bro. This is the
bro,
same team that I used to see you man beat United 7-0, bro.
and do you know how many years it's been since the beat is at Anfield?
I don't think I was alive.
Bro, it's depressing. No, it was like 2000. I think it was when Matta played. Matta scored at bicycle, didn't it? Or was that at Old Trafford?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So that 2011-12 era around
Yeah,
there.
that season. But either way, bro, do you know how long
But
ago that
flipping
is? We allow him to get away with so much. But
now we do.
let me not deflect. Let me not deflect. Your question.
That's what I was about to say, bro. I wanna chop up your next 5 games, innit?
Go on. Go on then.
Obviously, yeah, after the international break. Your people, don't forget to hit a like and a subscribe to the channel. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday evening. Stay blessed. And don't forget to donate to the GoFundMe's for the Jamaica situation right now and the hurricane and whatnot. And also, make sure, if you didn't hear me before, to check the links in the description. 10% off if you use my code TrimItOff for any music artist that needs beats or they need their things patterning, mixes and masters. Make sure you hit up beiji.co.uk in the link below. And for those in Black Country, you need a good curry munch. The ChilledCurryCompany is there, bussing, ready for you to satisfy your taste buds on any evening of your occasion. But yeah, bro, talking about your next 5 games, you come back after the international break, and I believe you've got Forest at home. How do you feel about that one? Routine thing. Obviously, Deitch has come there. It's kind of steering the ship a little bit, but they're still sitting 19th. How do you feel about going into that one, man?
I don't know. That's that. See that there, yeah. That is make or break for the next 5 games. We lose that, we're a shambles. We are actually a shambles. Even if we draw,
I can't see you losing that game. I would put my house on you guys winning that game. I can't see you losing that game.
No one expects us to lose at Anfield to United. You know what I'm saying? Like this season, it's one of them ones where it's like expect the unexpected, isn't it?
Now I hear you. Oh, people in the comments, let us know what you think the Liverpool Forest scoreline will be on the 22nd after the international break. But obviously, Forest
Nice.
with Deitch, it's gonna be stinky, bro. It's gonna be stinky.
They will just defend in it, but it'll be nice to see actually be nice to see a easy whitewash 4-0. I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
No, of course. Wait, in the Prem, when's the last time you've been won by 2 or more goals, bro?
I don't think we have this season. Because at the start of the season, we was winning last-minute winners.
No, I think there was one game where you made it. Did Chiesa make it a 3-1 thing?
No, Chiesa made it to 3-2 in the winner against Chiesa made it 2 against Newcastle, no? And then we went on to score them. Was that Newcastle game? No, Chiesa, who did he score against? I'm pretty sure.
How do you feel about Chiesa, though?
Chiesa, I think he works really hard and I think he's actually decent and I think he deserves to start.
Over Gakpo?
Over Salah.
So you played him on the right?
Yeah, but I think you can play him anywhere along the 3.
I don't like him up front. I don't know. I know you played a different formation, but against Crystal,
I don't like the idea of wingers up front. I don't like that idea in it, but you can play him there if you need to. But either left or the right.
I hear it. So obviously, yeah, routine. Go on.
Gakpo creates too much to be on the bench. Like he's deadly.
Yeah, I rate Gakpo, innit? I know he's not mad consistent, but I think he can just change a game whenever he wants. So I rate him, and I rate him. Talking about Gakpo, you go against his former team, PSV, on the Wednesday in the Champions League at home again. How you feeling about that one? I think PSV are second in their league, Feyenoord are first. But how you feel about that?
Have you not seen PSV So these are things that I think about and the benefits why Liverpool win that game easily. Because one, PSV in the Champions League, they've been poor. Red card after red card after red card. Second of all, Slot obviously was the Feyenoord manager. He won the league with Feyenoord. He knows how to play in Dutchland. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be easy for him to use tactics. His tactics will be easy to use against teams like that because he's come from that league. So he's got the experience in that league. So it's one of them ones. Like I said, with Wirtz going to go to Germany and get some assists, he went and did it because he was playing them last year. You know what I'm saying? So that one's an easy win there.
No, it's a valid take, still. It's a valid take. And then on the Sunday, you got West Ham away. Obviously, Nuno's trying to pattern things. He has got his back-to-back wins. He'll be looking to make that be his fourth win, if possible.
Nah, well, see, it's easy. But the thing is, any Liverpool fan would sit here and be like, no, we're going to win that game. We're going to win that game. We're going to win that game. I think Forest is going to be a hard game, but we're going to scrape a win. PSV, we're going to deal with convincingly. West Ham, we're going to deal with convincingly.
Obviously, West Ham, that's away, innit? So you don't think it might be a bit of a...
No, I think West Ham, they've got too many hiccups in them right now. This season, they've been poor. Obviously, like you said, they've got the back-to-back wins. But have they been back-to-back wins convincingly? They haven't, have they? They've got the win here and there.
Defensively, yeah, they got lapses, man. They got lapses.
That's what I'm saying. And you can't afford to be like that against Liverpool, especially if Isak's fully fit. Ekitike definitely is going to take his chances. And Salah's always got a goal in him.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I don't want to sound like one of them biased fans.
No, I get you. I get what you're saying. And then hitting December on a Wednesday at home to Sunderland. That'll be an interesting game, depending on their form at the time. At home on a 8:15 thing.
This is where it's if we was at Stadium of Light, I'd be saying to you, Sunderland's going to do it. Sunderland's going to do his in. But because we're at home, it should give us that little bit of an edge. I think Sunderland this year are going to be a problem at home. Whereas away, that's where you'll see the real Sunderland. You know what I'm saying? Whereas at home, you'll see the positive side of them, and you see because anyone that plays at home in front of their fans has that extra edge anyway.
Of course.
This is why I was saying when Liverpool beat Arsenal that time, I was saying because it was at the Emirates, that's where it's crap for you lot because you had the chance to get 3 points off us. Whereas next time you come into Anfield, it's not an easy place to come and get 3 points. Obviously, this year people will be like, actually, I don't know. This year you're a bit shit, but it's a difficult place to come and get points.
No, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you still. So that's another win there. So looking at 4 wins, and then finally you're away against Leeds for your 5th one. Cool. It's looking like 5 wins in a row now.
No, let me rearrange it a little bit. Like I said, though, Forest win or draw, but it'll be a tough game. PSV deal with West Ham deal with Sunderland, tricky game, but I think we get a win. And then Leeds, we get a win. I think Leeds and West Ham, we deal with.
So after international break,
I'm expecting 5 wins out of 5.
So yes, after international. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. After international break, you're expecting 15 points. That should really put you back to being 2nd or 3rd.
Put it this way, if 15 max, no less than 10 points.
If Slot was to lose 2 of these 5 games, is that enough for you to say it's done? He needs to go.
Yeah, you can't. That 5 games there. Not even. I take away PSV. Yeah, the 4 Premier League games you've got given to you there. You should be grasping at them chances because now, cool. If you had like Chelsea, flipping Spurs, and then like Arsenal, something like that, yeah, or Palace in there as well. We've already played Palace and Arsenal though, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you had 4 teams that are actually decent teams and actually up there, then it's like, oh, it's gonna be a sticky month. But you've got 4 teams that are apart from Sunderland, but you've got 3 of them that are down at the bottom. Sunderland are newly promoted, so are Leeds. So you've got 2 newly promoted teams. You've got 3 out of the 4 that are down near the bottom. You cannot get 3 points off these teams, because if you don't, then it don't make no sense. Like, what are you actually doing?
No, I agree with you, man. It will make a big difference in the table if you do get these 15 points, and then the narrative may change. But as I keep saying, those draws are they're allowing losses for the rest of the season. You draw a game, that's a loss. Everything is 2 points lost.
We need Isaac to find his form, because you can even with Isaac here, you can see when he plays, you can see that he's not up to par. You can see it. He's very sluggish, he just doesn't look like the same person, innit? He's not really picking the ball when driving at a man. He's not letting off shots. Even when he is getting in behind and letting off shots, bro, the shots are like, man are kicking it like a 5-year-old, bro. Like, did man not see the one where Wurtz just dropped over the top? He's run out against Galatasaray. He's running behind, took a shot, and bro, it rolled to the keeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't look like the gunman that he was last year. You know what I'm saying?
No, man, no, of course. As I said, big fan of Isak. I think he will get into his groove, unfortunately. But I don't think it's going to be a this season thing.
I want to see that little celebration there, just little. You see when he
drops. You can do that, innit? In your when you're finishing 5th, innit? In your fight for the Champions League, you can do that.
That's
what he's used to, innit? He's used to coming 5th.
See when he scores a hat-trick against Arsenal, and then Saliba and Gabriel's on the floor, and he's like,
bro, if he scores a hattie at the Emirates, I'll sell my kids.
We beat you at Emirates already. You come to Anfield, aren't you?
Oh yeah. No, didn't we go to?
No, you came to.
Oh yeah. That's embarrassing.
You remember I said to you that was your chance to get 3 points.
Yeah, no, yes, yeah, of course. Yeah, no, you're right. All right, man's gonna finally end though. Where people don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. Appreciate it. Hope everyone's good. Standard. But I'm gonna end on this because of how this season has started. If someone could bring the transfer window forward and you could sign one player right now, who would that be?
Do you know what? This one might be a little controversial though, but Morgan Rogers, you know.
Another attacking player.
No, I just think he's sick, innit? I think he's class. I think he's so class. Like, you can play him up front as well. Like, he's just sick.
He's a threat. He's always a threat.
All right, cool. Take away that, yeah. What, you can sign anyone.
Yeah, but it has to be one player.
Nuno Mendes.
Left back team.
Yeah, Nuno Mendes still.
Nah, I hear it. You know, he's a solid player, man. Like, he's really turned up his game differently.
I could probably pick a player from each position still. I can't lie. The way we're going right now. Like, there's a lot of man that you could just choose and be like, yeah, bring him.
Nah, I hear it. But no, bro, I appreciate you for jumping on, of course, and chopping up the meeting. We will file back to head office about your club and the performance issues. And we will hope in the next review that there are improvements. Or is there anything you would like to let the people know before we conclude this conference?
Just fucking big game Saturday. Shout out Not City Rangers. You know what I'm saying? So every time, shout them out. Eastleague, if you want to come watch down at Eastleague, or follow the page at notcityrangers.fc on Instagram. On TikTok, it's Not City Rangers. No, it's at Not City Rangers F, I think it is. So if you want to keep up to date with the socials on the team, come support the team. You know what I'm saying? Doing big things over there. And also, one last thing. You see, you United fans. You finished. I don't hear nothing from you United fans still. Yep, that's
We're saying United to finish above Liverpool. What are you saying?
Bro, if United finish above Liverpool, yeah, I would give you any item from my crib. You could come into my crib and take any item. United, bro, they're not going to finish above Liverpool. That happened, bro. I would never show my face. I would never show my face in public ever again.
Say no more, my bro. People, stay blessed. Love.
Love, love.